How Russia's benevolent gestures helped Germany flourish, and then backfired spectacularly in the grand theatre of international relations. Few nations have demonstrated such selfless generosity as Russia in the interwar period. While the rest of the world was busy enforcing the Treaty of Versailles, Russia, ever the contrarian, decided to lend a helping hand to Germany. After all, what are treaties but mere suggestions written on paper? Russia's early support for Germany's rearmament and its clandestine cooperation with the Weimar Republic, and later the Nazis, was a masterclass in irony. Little did they know, their goodwill would eventually come back to bite them in the most dramatic fashion. Let us begin with the Treaty of Versailles, that pesky document designed to keep Germany in check after World War I. The treaty, with its harsh reparations and military restrictions, was clearly an overreaction. Russia, ever the humanitarian, saw an opportunity to help Germany circumvent these unfair constraints. In the 1920s, the two pariahs of Europe, Germany and Soviet Russia, entered into a secret partnership under the Treaty of Rapallo, 1922. This agreement allowed Germany to train its military and develop forbidden weapons on Russian soil, far from the prying eyes of the Allies. Tanks? Airplanes? Chemical weapons? Why not? Russia, in its infinite wisdom, provided the perfect playground for Germany to rebuild its war machine. Who needs peace when you can have clandestine military drills? Now, before we move on, please help a small channel grow. Please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, good or bad, leave them below. Back to the story. But Russia didn't stop there. Oh no, their generosity knew no bounds. When the Nazis rose to power in the 1930s, Russia continued to support Germany, albeit indirectly. The Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact of 1939 was the pièce de résistance of this peculiar friendship. This non-aggression treaty secretly divided Eastern Europe into spheres of influence, allowing both nations to carve up Poland like a holiday roast. Russia, ever the pragmatist, thought it had outmaneuvered the West by aligning with Hitler. What could possibly go wrong? Well, as it turns out, quite a lot. Russia's early support for Germany's rearmament and its cozy relationship with the Nazis backfired in the most spectacular way imaginable. In 1941, Hitler, ever the grateful ally, launched Operation Barbarossa, invading the Soviet Union with the full might of the war machine Russia had helped build. The irony was so thick you could cut it with a bayonet. The very tanks and tactics Germany had honed on Russian soil were now turned against their former benefactor. Millions of Soviet lives were lost, and the Eastern Front became a gruesome testament to the folly of short-sighted alliances. In the end, Russia's early support for Germany was a tragicomic lesson in unintended consequences. By helping Germany circumvent the Treaty of Versailles, Russia inadvertently paved the way for its own devastation. The Nazis, far from being eternal allies, proved to be the ultimate backstabbers. And so, Russia's grand gesture of goodwill became a cautionary tale. When you help a dictator build an army, don't be surprised when they use it against you. In conclusion, let us raise a toast to Russia's ill-fated generosity. Without their early support, Germany might never have risen from the ashes of Versailles. And without that rise, we might have been spared the horrors of World War II. But where's the fun in that? After all, what's history without a little irony? Please like and subscribe.